Well, time right now is 9:30. That means it's time for prime time weather with yours truly. The man that said that Weatherman Cam says that could talk to himself, and sometimes I do talk to myself because there ain't anybody else to talk to. So there you go. There you have it. Um, what are you guys up to tonight? What have y'all been up to? What have y'all been doing here? I've just again just chilling. Actually, I just got back from what's it, Next Level Golf. I got invited to go out there on my dinner break and had some food and played a little indoor golf. It sure was fun. It was a good time. I got a picture here I can show you of me playing indoor golf here tonight at Next Level Golf. If I can find it here, image. There we go. And you'll notice a friend in the picture here. And my friend is none other than my dog Lucky. There, you see there's Lucky down there in the bottom. But that's my little Luck buddy there. He was there with me, so you can see me about to hit the golf ball there. That's Top Golf behind me. And it's really cool. You hit the ball, and the ball flies, and they have a projector, and they have different things that track the ball, and it shows you how you swing and how you hit the ball, and how it's really really cool how they do it. Really really cool. I really enjoyed going out there, so I really had a good time. But then you guys, Next Level Golf, it's over there by Volcano. In that area, so really something that I really really enjoyed doing. So anyway, but what do you guys got going on here tonight? What's up with you all? I'm just I've just got back on my dinner break here, and I'm just kind of chilling here with you guys, you people here. Weather-wise, just looks hot. Just looks like a typical July weather pattern. We talked about this yesterday. Late July, early August, hottest time of the year in general here. But the good news is we haven't had to deal with a whole lot of hot weather this summer. I mean, it's been hot. We hadn't had to deal with a lot of hot weather though, temperature wise. But it looks like it's about to get pretty hot temperature wise. It's about to be some really hot weather temperature wise. And we're probably about to see a string of triple digit days coming up here pretty soon. So once it gets started, it's going to stick around for a while here. So it's going to be some hot weather, but you expect to see that this time of the year. So anyway, so today, what did I do today? I've been busy today. I'm glad to see your day went good, Nan. Today I woke up actually a decent hour today. Woke up early. I went in and I cleaned my house. I did the floors in my living room and my kitchen. Then I gave Lucky a bath because I knew he was going out tonight to play golf. Then I went to what else did I do after that? Just a lot of stuff around the house. So just been busy, just always finding something to do and something to get into. One thing that I've been I've been into lately. Of course, I've been dabbling in a lot of stuff this summer. I don't know if it's boredom or what it is, but there's a couple things I like to do here every day. One is called, I'm investing in cryptocurrencies here because I just think that that at some point in time, we're probably going to reach a limit to where cryptocurrencies, digital currencies are probably going to become more useful and become more adopted. And I know that there's some laws being written now and some things being done in Congress. So I invested on my Robinhood account I did this a while back, something called XRP. And it's it's a digital currency, kind of like Bitcoin, except not as valuable as Bitcoin. And when I did it, the price of it was below $2. And today it went up to, right now it's sitting about 358. So, I've enjoyed watching that again, going up a good bit. And also something else that I also am enjoying doing. There's an app called Kalshi. I don't know if you've heard of it or not, but it's called Kalshi. And you can literally bet on anything you want to bet on, just about it. But I've been betting on weather. Imagine that. I've been betting on weather in Austin, Texas. You got to get it within a certain limit, a certain level. They give you options on numbers you can buy, temperatures you can buy. Like, for instance, today you forecasted the choices are 91 and below, 92 to 93, 94 to 95, 96 to 97, 98 to 99, 100 or above. So what you do is you pick the one you think is going to be right, or in this case, you pick a couple of them, you buy it when the price is low, And throughout the day, you'll see the odds of them beginning to increase, and you see your money go up here. So I've done pretty well on that. I've enjoyed doing that. I started with $25, and well, I'm over $1,000 in now. So that's pretty fun to do. So XRP on Robinhood, my digital currency I'm investing in. And then I do the XRP, or excuse me, and then I do the Kalshi thing too. So it's a lot of fun. So Ron Owen says, "Good to see you, Ken. I hope to get to meet you someday." Well, maybe someday. Do you live locally? You're one amazing meteorologist, and we're so glad to have someone who can break down the weather for everyone to understand. Love how you bring to light the mechanics of how storms and weather works. Somebody was talking to me about that today. And when I'm away from the station, believe it or not, I don't really talk about weather a whole much. I don't really talk about my job a whole lot. But somebody was talking today, about how they like how I explain things. Well, I'm not a very good golfer. Okay. I'm really not. I really suck at it. In high school, I played baseball. I was okay. I wasn't great. I played football, and I was too small, and I was too slow, and I wasn't that great. I played a little bit, but I wasn't very great. I never could. I guess I'm not coordinated enough to play basketball. So in general, while I was a decent baseball player, and I love sports, but God didn't bless me with a lot of, athletic talent. But one thing that the good Lord did bless me with was the ability to understand weather. I don't know what it was like a light bulb came out. I went to school, got the education, and learned about, the basics of everything. But, things never clicked then. It don't click in school. It don't really click until you're out doing weather. And when you're doing weather, see it every day. Things just all of a sudden start to click to you. And one day they just clicked. And it's like it's the dots all connected in my head. And for whatever reason, I'm just pretty good at it. And got a lot of commotion in the background. So if y'all hear, we got the studio is getting pretty busy. So we got people in and out trying to get dressed, and people getting dressed, and we got people in and out. A lot of times I think they just forget that we do these lives out here, during this time of the evening. But it's no big deal. I don't care. But I'm just saying, so if you hear anything in the background, that's what it is. But yeah, the dots just connect for some reason, and I'm able to just just share with you and hopefully be able to let you understand what I'm talking about. I hope I don't confuse you, because I know I confuse myself sometimes. So, anyway, but I have lots of things, lots of stories. I just like the way you explain weather as well. Thank you, Ken. Thank you, Judy. Well, I appreciate that. Like I say, I enjoy doing it. I really do. I really enjoy doing weather. It's just what God put me on this earth to do. And it's just what I enjoy doing, and, that's just all there is to it, but I do enjoy a lot of other things too. I am enjoying the whole, making wine this whole summer. I've been dabbling in making wine. I've really enjoyed that. And then, it's in the process of doing all of its fermentations and that kind of stuff. But it's my first one, my peach wine, is almost done. I tasted it last night. It's great. Fantastic. So I'm getting ready to bottle my first bit of it here. So, so that's one thing that we're doing. I'm doing, other things that, I'm into, have been, I pickled my cucumbers. So we made pickles this year. Really good. I'm making my own hot sauces. Those are good. I got to do something to retire, right? I got several investment properties. I work on flipping those. I do most of the work myself, and I dabble in trading a few little stocks here and there, and that counts. Yeah. So I do have a lot of things I dabble in here. So, but I enjoy weather. Weather, I would probably, even if I weren't employed at a TV station, I would still follow it every day. And it probably would still see me on social media doing the same things every single day. So, Sally think we are now at the drought and hot time of the year. Yeah, you're right. It is the hot. We're nowhere near a drought though, which is good. But we're definitely in a situation where this is definitely the hottest time of the year, late July, early August. And typically speaking, when you get hot like this, you also dry out. And the soil, moisture in the soil, we've had a lot of good moisture in the soil, and that's why everything is green and lush. That's why we're still having to cut our yards, every week, or even in some cases, even a couple times a week. But as as the sun continues to come out and get hotter and hotter, evaporation is going to continue. The humidity values are eventually going to drop here pretty soon. And then evaporation takes hold, and then you all of a sudden everything starts to turn brown. But hey, we're in the mid to almost heading into late July, and we still have green everywhere, and it's great. I would love to have a wine tasting party, honestly. I would love to do that. But I'm just experimenting with the whole wine making process. And one thing I've learned about the whole wine making process is there is definitely you don't just throw fruit into a bucket and let it sit there. There is a chemical process to it, and if you do it wrong, a lot of your wine won't turn out right. The sugars won't turn into alcohol or into wine, and you do it wrong, and all of a sudden all your yeast dies. It's in your bucket there, and then everything's ruined. You do it wrong, you can explode if you don't have enough ventilation. You can explode bottles in your house because that fermentation gives off a gas, and it's a strong smell. But I think I've done it mostly right. I've done peach wine; it's almost ready. Of course, you really want to leave it for a year, but they say after a couple of months you can drink it. So I'm almost there. So peach is almost ready. I got some strawberry that's fermenting now. Actually, the fermentation process on it's pretty much done now. It's just kind of aging a little bit. And then I got some watermelon. So, and then I'm going to start dabbling in some grapes pretty soon too. So, yeah, I've been blessed this year with a lot of rain. And, Ryan, I've had a lot of thoughts on the tragic flood down south. We've talked about it a lot. I'm trying to move on from it though. Because we've just talked about it so much that, I'm really trying to move on from it. Honestly, we've talked about it a lot of the conspiracies and that kind of stuff. And I'm just, kind of beyond it, to be honest about it. It's just, it was a tragedy that just happened, and unfortunately weather tragedies happen. Sometimes they're, just little tragedies. Sometimes they're, colossal catastrophic events. And that was a catastrophe that happened down there. And it was just no way you could have prepared for that. Yes, I am pickling my dill pickles. They are good. They're the best I've ever had. My grandmother used to make these salty dill pickles, and they were good. I loved them, but they were really, really salty. But these pickles I'm making, they have less salt in them. My lips feel super chapped tonight too. I've been feeling chapped here lately. I need a haircut. But they're less salty. They only got just a little salt. They got a little sugar in them too, and I got your mustard seed, your cracked peppercorn, and I'm using distilled vinegar. My grandmother used apple cider, and then garlic cloves and fresh dill weed, and they're fantastic. I'm telling you, they are really good. But everything I do is really kind of to taste. I'll follow some things you got to follow a recipe on, but a lot of what stuff I do is just a taste. Until I get the taste I want. That's what I do. And now my pepper sauce, my hot sauce ought to be pretty good. It smells phenomenal, but it is hot. Listen, I tasted it the other day, and it freaking burnt me hot. Really, they're Serrano peppers. They're not the hottest, but they're still pretty hot. I appreciate it there, Ryan. If you're ever out and about Wichita Falls, stop by. From the station, you can come by and say hi. So here's a funny meme. I've seen it before. Funny meme. Remember to drink lots of water and stay indoors between 11 a.m. and November the 1st. That's about right. Next level golf, man. It was fun. I had a good time. It was a good time. If I'd have thought, I'd have told you to come with me. Oh, did she? Yeah, I was like, is that right now? Yep, right now. They wanted me to come over, and so I said, all right, I'll come by, and they said stop by. So I go, okay, I'll stop by. Come over. I got stuff going on. Well, I just went to Chipotle and got something to eat and just went over, hit some golf balls. It was fun. I enjoyed it. Oh yeah. I like how it shows you your swing and stuff. Everything I love there, and I'll tell them too. I told them I love everything about your place. I think it's accurate. I just don't like your putting. They don't have putting, do they? Oh, they do. Do they? Yeah. Play a tournament tomorrow. Like you'll hit onto the green, and then it's like, okay, putt, and you're like, it's got that little lip. Mm-hmm. Like you have to putt off the lip, and like it's just not. Didn't have a feel. Like I can't get a feel for what speed and. Yeah, I don't like that. I wouldn't like that either. I just hit like Top Golf tonight. That's how I did. No, I saw the screen behind you. That's fun. Like, and literally all the other shots, everything's beautiful. It works well, and you can see if you slice or you open face, all that. But just the putting, they had Cameron and I go play. It's the first thing I did with Cameron outside of here.
and I was like, putting sucks, man. It's terrible.
Oh, well, they need to.
Down there, I guess you just can't fix it or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Need to do something then. So, yeah, I'm sorry. I was talking to Chris, guys. Well, yeah, Kyrie, how'd you like it? I liked Superman. I thought it was good. Well, Karen, I have enjoyed having green grass, but I will admit that I am kind of ready to not have to cut grass and spend a whole day cutting grass. My grass cutting day was Saturday, but now it's Friday. So I cut grass on Friday before I come to work. That way on Saturday, I can do all the little weed eating and all the edging and stuff. And that way it don't take my whole day up. Glad you liked it. Yeah, I thought it was good too. So, well, all right, guys, I'm going to jump off here. I'm going to get dressed. I'm good today. Thanks, Chad. I'm going to get dressed for the newscast, but we'll be back on tomorrow night. Maybe if we're, Jaden's coming to town tomorrow night. So if he comes here to the station, I'll have him on, but I don't know. I'm going to try to go eat dinner with him at least. But, other than that, I would love to have him on if he's able to come to the station. I don't know if he will be though. But anyway, all right, guys, you're fine.